We were talking off the air about Alex Jones because he's had to apologize yet again to another person who's suing him because he was telling...
Is this the yogurt?
This is the yogurt people. Shabani yogurt. Another one of his big storylines that he just has to...
What was the deal with Shabani yogurt?
They were bringing in refugees or something that were terrorists and rapists. And
the yogurt people?
For some reason, the yogurt people took exception to that.
Can
you imagine? Who are you to say you're not bringing rapists into this country?
There's no fruit at the bottom. There's no fruit at the bottom. That's all we care about.
Yeah. Totally unreasonable by Shabani to have a problem.
And he defended it at one point, and now all of a sudden...
Well, not only did he defend it at one point, at the beginning, he also, after his trial, came out and talked to the press after the trial. This is after he had already apologized to the pizza place in the Pizzagate thing for being wrong about that. He came out to the press and said he was right on the yogurt story even then, and now again has had to apologize for getting all of it wrong.
The worst thing that ever happened to Alex Jones was Donald Trump. Yeah. Because Trump lent him credibility because he's now the president, and he appears on Alex's show. And Alex is almost an advisor to the president now. And so people are paying attention to what he said when they never did before.
Right, they just ignored him.
He would have been apologizing and being sued out of existence if this had happened years ago.
But my point...
Because virtually nothing he says is true.
Yeah.
Very little.
And my point on that, to bringing him up...
In your opinion.
In my humble opinion.
In your opinion.
Yes.
You think...
Allegedly.
You think the pizza place that doesn't have a basement isn't running child...
That, by the way, was featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Right. They're in on it.
Ago.
They're in on it, too. Front.
Right.
The pizza looks actually really good.
And you think that the yogurt place isn't bringing in rapists.
I do think that.
Right. Okay. Whatever, Pat.
You'd have to believe.
Anyway, so why did you bring this up?
So my point was that mindset, the Alex Jones thing, can't work in a world where people understand what was in that catechism test, right? It's only a place where people are searching for information on a whim whenever they hear about it, and they believe the first thing that shows up in search results, that can flourish. The social media world it helps ridiculous conspiracy theorists like Jones, because people, how many times have you heard this from people that you might even respect and know, who just hear about a story, it's in the back of their head. They're not journalists, they're not sleuths on the internet. They just Google it, they see a story like, oh wow, do you believe that Hillary Clinton had an earpiece during that debate? And it's like, well, that's the end of their understanding. They don't look it back up. It's just in their head as true from then forward.
Headlines, usually just the headline.
Yeah. We were talking off the air about